What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos997 and welcome back to my SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 General Manager mode. And as you can see, this is the SmackDown roster. They have actually signed a couple of people, so at the moment, their roster is full. So that is both a bad thing and a good thing because, well, it's a bad thing if I wanted to trade two guys out, which I currently don't. So we're okay in that regard. But it's a good thing because I don't have to worry about people jumping ship because they can't sign anybody because they don't have the roster space. So Mick Foley, I gave him a title shot. He wants a WWE title shot. He can wait for now because it's not like SmackDown's going to sign him or anything. And I have, I think, 2 weeks at the least that I'll have to worry about that. It's possible that they're going to drop Psychosis and that'll free up a spot on their roster, but we'll see what they end up doing. Anyways, if we take a look at the match card for this week, we have Joey Mercury and Matt Hardy teaming up to take on Edge and Mr. Kennedy. And the reason why I'm doing that is because Mercury and Hardy, they both need victories. So we're going to try to give them that in one fell swoop. We've got Lita defending the Women's Championship against Melina. We need to have Johnny Nitro and Joey Mercury on the list before Unforgiven, so they can challenge for the tag team titles. So, it's possible that I'll end up showcasing both of these matches today, or I might just try my luck with one of them. We're definitely going to play the Women's Championship matchup for this episode. We've got the rivalry in place for a match, just because we want to keep that rivalry alive. Shawn Michaels takes on JBL. Mick Foley and Trish Stratus team up to take on Shelton Benjamin and Mickie James, just throwing together a couple feuds there. Undertaker takes on Randy Orton. He's got Eddie Guerrero in his corner. And in the main event, John Cena will go one-on-one with Kurt Angle. We're going to try to keep that Mysterio Angle rivalry alive, although I don't know if it's going to make it to Unforgiven. This might actually be the last week that it stays alive. But we'll try it. We'll see what we can do there. So let's go ahead and confirm the match card, and let's get into this Women's Championship match. Lita versus Melina. Our women's division is in it's at an interesting point right now because we have Lita, currently a two-time women's champion. Mickie James is a former women's champion, but for the most part, Lita has held this belt since the beginning of the series. She did lose it to Mickie James. Mickie had it for a couple of weeks, and then Lita won it back. And ever since then, it has been Lita who's held the gold. So I think it would be interesting to put the belt on somebody else if it's possible, just to spice things up a little bit. In terms of actual rivalries, I only really have one more pair of matchups that I could do, because I haven't done, well, I've done Lita versus Mickie, I've done Mickie versus Trish. I haven't done Mickie versus Melina yet, because I did Mickie versus Tori a while back, and then I could just revisit Lita and Trish. That's a possibility. I would like to keep the women on the roster for as long as I possibly can, because I feel like getting rid of them is sort of the cheap way out, but then again, there's not much that you can do with the women in any of the games, really, that GM mode is available. So it's more of a matter of time, I suppose. But here, as you can see, there's Johnny Nitro and Melina. I forgot, so that's cool because they are a duo. I'll have to see if Edge and Lita have a mixed entrance like that. Because I mean, it's really cool when you have the entrances like this. Unfortunately, we're not going to get Eminem's entrance because you can't change the factions after you've already started the mode. That kind of sucks, but at least we can get Nitro and Melina. They can come out together in an entrance, because when you have that sort of dynamic, when you can have a multi-man entrance, it is, multi-person entrance in any case. Yeah, this is a very interesting, that's how they were, though, the whole, like, Hollywood type superstar gimmick. But I bet you this entrance would look even better if one of them, if not both of them, had championships around their waist. And that is what Melina is looking to achieve here tonight, looking to capture, for the first time in this series, the Women's Championship. But it's going to be tough to do that. Oh, whoa! Lita with a low blow straight off the bat. Yeah, this referee has given up on caring. I feel like we've got FNN's senior referee Skino here with us in this GM mode. That would explain why this... That would explain all the botches, all the mistakes that this guy's making. But yes, Lita, she's held the Women's Championship. Between her 2 reigns, she has held the Women's Championship for quite some time. Save a couple of weeks, she's held it for the entirety of the series. And, well, Trish Stratus has yet to win it, but the same goes to Melina. And perhaps if Melina could win the championship here tonight, that would be a good thing to just diversify the dynamics in this women's division, because we've had, like I said, we're running out of options of what we can do with these talent. Like I said, we've done Mickey versus Trish, we've done Mickey versus Lita, we're currently doing Lita versus Melina, we've done Lita versus Trish, we've done Lita versus Mickey. We've got, I mean, I could bring in like a Candice Michelle, which is a possibility. She has low popularity, but as I've shown with Joey Mercury, I can bring that up with enough coaxing. But I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to do, because I would like to bring in Hardcore Holly at some point. That would be a nice addition. And there are just other people who I'd be interested in kind of bringing in to the roster. Although Candice Michelle is still on the radar, she's just not my top priority at the moment. But we'll figure out a plan. What exactly is what we're gonna do? Oh, look at Melina. I didn't even realize she was wearing high heels and just driving it into the spine of Lita here. Just adding extra damage to that submission hold. Oh, what a neck breaker there, delivered by Melina. Melina really is bringing the fight to Lita in this matchup. She is in firm control. Lita backed into a corner quite literally and metaphorically. Look at this massive arm drag from the top rope. Melina, does she have her here? New women's champion. 1, 2. No. Lita able to kick out. But Melina's not wasting any time. Here comes Melina. Running face buster. Is that going to put Lita away? Here's the cover again. 1, 2, 3. No, a kick out again by Lita. There is the resilience on the part of our women's champion. Melina thought for sure that was a 3 count. But look at Lita. Look at Lita. Look at Lita. Roll up. Roll up, but a rope break. Just bad ring presence there. Well, more like bad luck for Lita. She wasn't really much she could do. As now look at Lita. Oh, poke straight to the eyes. Right to the eyes of Melina. As now Melina thrown into the corner. Lita using this time to recover. And now what's she thinking? Massive monkey flip out of the turnbuckle. What's Lita gonna do next? She's got... The momentum is in her corner. The ball is in her court. And she's gonna drag her over to that top rope. Johnny Nitro not too happy about this right now. This matchup has taken a turn for the worse for Melina, as Lita now dishes out the damage, the punishment. This is why she's the women's champion. She has no limits. Lita will do whatever it takes to win. But here comes Melina. Big time drop kick to the face. Melina trying to bring herself back in this matchup. But it might be too little too late. As she stomps away on the knee of Lita. Melina looking to go high risk. That's usually Lita's job. But Melina, look at that! Well, I guess that's why she doesn't. I'm not sure. She was looking for like a frog splash of some sort, but she didn't. She definitely missed it. I don't think she was even close to hitting that one. As now look at Lita up on the top rope. This is not going to be good. Lita, massive superplex. And Melina's in a world of trouble. Lita is bringing herself back into this matchup in a big way. As both women now back to their feet. There's a shot right to the midsection by Lita. And now look at Lita with a Hurricanrana. Oh, but look at Johnny Nitro. Johnny Nitro up on the ring apron, providing a distraction. And that is going to be a big assist to Melina as she's able to kick out of that pinfall attempt. And now Melina, another drop kick to Lita here. That you cannot deny. Wait a minute, now Melina's got a hold of the referee. If the referee would, give her the proper space that she should have, the referee should shouldn't really be getting involved in the action himself. But he's a little too close for comfort here. Johnny Nitro providing a huge assist to his girlfriend, Melina. And now look at Lita. Lita dishing out the punishment. A drop kick, but Melina able to stay on her feet. As now Melina with the strikes. Or I should say Lita with the strikes, rather. As now Lita. Massive Hurricanrana. But you can see Lita has definitely sustained a severe amount of punishment in this matchup. Melina is she's in trouble, but Lita too hurt to capitalize on it. Oh, look at this. Another Hurricanrana, and again Johnny Nitro. Again, Johnny Nitro up on the apron. And if he keeps this up for too much longer, well then I think this matchup might be, well he might get ejected from this matchup.
How can you say that, King?
I don't know how much the referee is going to allow of this. Oh no, look at Lita, DDT! Massive DDT by Lita. Melina driven skull first into the canvas, the cover. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Oh my God, Johnny Nitro was about to bring a steel chair into the ring, but it was too little too late. Melina fails to capture the women's gold here tonight on Monday Night Raw. It was a good effort on her part. Nitro being out in her corner definitely did provide a big assist, but in the end, Lita just cannot be dethroned at the top of the women's division. At this point, she might hold that women's championship forever. I don't know who can stop her. Okay, I have to have hope. I have to have hope that Mercury and Hardy can win their match. Yes, they did. Okay, so while Nitro, I doubt, is going to make it onto the list, Joey Mercury should survive just fine. So next week, we just have to focus on Nitro, get him ready for Unforgiven, and I think we'll be okay. I think we can make it. So Shawn Michaels gets the win over JBL. Shelton and Mickey get the win over Foley and Trish. Undertaker defeats Randy Orton, and John Cena picks up the win over Kurt Angle. Big victory there for Big Match John. Looks like Jim Neidhart retains his World Heavyweight Championship, and that's going to give SmackDown the edge. 170,000, are you kidding me? That is insane. I feel like this game, this is where, not even like a difficulty curve, but like, the game, it can't let you get too far ahead. So there are these moments where it just like rigs the shows against you. That's why I'm kind of curious if I did that 2008 like challenge thing where I just draft a bunch of lower popularity guys. I'm curious if the game would try to like help me stay in the mix. Like if I was putting on regular shows but I just didn't have high popularity superstars, if the game would keep me, like if the game is programmed so that if you get too far behind or too far ahead, they have things to keep you in check or to help you stay afloat. Because I've kind of gotten that feeling from GM mode. Either that or it's just broken, which is also a possibility, a very real possibility. We take a look at our rivalries. Everything is still alive. This rivalry is still hanging on. We might make it to Unforgiven. Possibly. Maybe. Possibly. Perhaps. Oh, we got a lot of morale issues. That isn't good. Trish Stratus probably tired of... Oh, she wants a title shot. Okay, fair enough. Trips wants a title shot. Of course, he wants his... But wait, he had one August 18th. It hasn't even been a month. Check yourself, Triple H. Orton's on a losing streak. Kennedy wants a title shot. Nitro wants a title shot. JBL probably wants a title shot. Eddie Guerrero wants a title shot. Oh, he's been losing. That's why Orton was supposed to win the match, but he didn't. And that's his own damn fault. Oh, but now his specialty is an Iron Man match, so I think it does depend on what you put them in. So I'm guessing because he won the Iron Man match, that's his specialty now, because he won that match. Let's check Shawn Michaels. Did it change his? No, he's also an Iron Man. So I guess you just have to put them in matches frequently enough that it actually boosts their proficiency in that matchup, and that's why it's a match specialty. So The Undertaker's still #1 now that he lost. I mean, now that he won, he was supposed to lose, but he won, so he's still #1. I guess that's a plus. He's actually held it for 4 weeks now. So that's good. I'm proud of that. I'll take that. John Cena, DX, Rey Mysterio, Foley, Chavo's Tag Team Champion. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, that's right. Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, Edge and Lita moving up. Benjamin moving up. Orton's not going anywhere. Mickey James moving up. JBL taking a massive hit. He really took a drop there. Trish Stratus. There we go. Joey Mercury has made it. Unfortunately, I think that comes at the expense of Nitro and Melina. Yep, that is exactly right. That is exactly what happened. So, I don't know who I could potentially try to make lose. Like, who do I want to knock off of this list to make room for Kennedy, maybe? I honestly don't know who else could drop. Because Mercury's not going to go anywhere. Maybe Trish. But she wants a title shot, so that isn't in my best interest. Although, if Trish were to jump ship, I would probably just give up on the women altogether. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? That's going to do it. We're going to call it a day for this episode of GM Mode. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep on YouTubing.